Um, like I said, as a target individual, you're gonna be gaslighted to make you subscribe to whatever reality they put together. Now, obviously, know that I know who I am, and I have no doubt about these things they're doing to me. Is what they're forcing me to have, right? But I know the reality of what I mean. Also, I'm not gonna function at my best. And somebody who's employed but doesn't sleep well, is manipulated, is radiating, who's not well in the sense that even what they're doing to my body, I can feel it. I know there's more than what I know in regard of what's happening to my body. And so I expect to not be as 100% as I was before. Like I'm not gonna be as good as I was. Not to say I was perfect before, but it's gonna make me make more mistake now more than ever. As you know that they use these moments of you making some kind of like mistake or having the wrong questions and use that as a method to try to make you be doubtful, questioning yourself. Now, I don't question myself because I know this is what I should expect from this point on. I will not be at my best. I don't sleep well. I'm being tormented. I'm being radiated. I'm being manipulated. I mean, just too much going on for me to be the best performer that I can be, right? Everything is happening to me is going to make me hard to function. Matter of fact, if you look at these people, a fraction of what you can go through, these people will break down, right? But they find strength in you making this random mistakes, not because they're going to use those moments to try to make you feel doubtful. So, for example, right, I'm reviewing this thing. My brain completely fatigued. I've been radiated. I've been manipulated all night, tormented. I know things are happening to my body that aren't good for me. I know I'm not well health wise. I know that sleep is something that like you like sleep. So all of that are just basically things that are gonna make you not be the best, right? I understand that. And I expect to not be at my best. Not to say that before I was perfect, right? I've made mistakes when I was feeling better. Now, so in this condition, it's going to be worse. Now, for example, now, and I'm hearing these bottom feeders, right? That's what their job is, to get you to subscribe to it. But instead of seeing the obviousness that what I'm saying makes even more sense. I've said these things before. I've said that I'm not going to function as well as I used to, right? These people are trying to find any ways to get me to question myself. I have no question. What I'm experiencing today, this disturbing pedophilia type of torture, is what they've been doing to me, and they continuously do that. I have no doubt. It's the nasty stuff they do. I have zero doubt. Now, my brain is not going to be at its best. As I'm trying to review these documents, I'm getting a little bit more confusions. I'm not sure if what I'm seeing, and so I might ask a question that perhaps it's not the right, it's something I was, wrong about in regard of, I thought this was this, and I ask question and it's not even like I ask the question because this is something that alarms me, right? I'm not certain of it, but I'm alarmed by it. It's like, hey, there's a lot of things about this, is it? And I was, they whoever was responsible for that told me, was able to guide me to the right place, and not even guide me, but I was kind of told me that this is something else, and I look at it, it's like, okay, now I see better, I understand better, right? This moment for them is a moment that they can use to gaslight you and make you feel doubtful. Now, listen, I'm gonna make a lot of those kind of questions, smart or stupid question. I will have many more, and I'll still never subscribe to this nasty manipulation, because I know me, I know what they do, and I know what they've been doing. Now, I also understand that I'm not going to be functioning at my best. So every time there's some kind of error, which is for sure going to happen, I'm in the real world. Like, I understand the reality I'm in, not like them. I understand the reality I'm in. And I understand there's no way I can be functioning as I used to. Not that I was perfect before, but it's gonna be worse. I'm not gonna function as good as I was. That's only that's it. There's no fantasy about that. I understand that. This trash are gonna try to use those moments to try to make you feel doubtful. It's like, oh, you see that? Oh, you see, you're wrong there, huh? So that means that, the what we did, we just analyzed you. It's just me. No, stop it. I'll never let you live your fantasy. I'm aware. I'm in the situation I'm in. I'm aware. I'm aware that this is how it's gonna be hard for me to function. I can literally feel lightheaded right now. I can feel my brain really being fatigued. Of course, those are the type of moments it's gonna be hard for me to function. And on top of that, let's not forget that these people are in my brain completely manipulating me. This is what you call gaslighting. This is what you're seeing right now. Gaslighting are psychological methods to get you to accept and falsify perceptions, reality, and even memory. They're gonna try to make you question it. I don't question it. I'm aware, and I'm 100% sure that this is the nasty, disturbing things they do to me. But they're gonna try to force me to find a way to question it. I'm saying that knowing that I've said that many times. Why am I saying that again? Because these people are escaping reality. Because they're scared of the reality they're in. They know that what they do is obviously some of the foulest things. They're trying to block it out. And so try to get me to subscribe to these things they put together. They manipulate themselves. They literally have been working on it. So you understand that level of escapism is something that, it should be in the record books. Should be it's just beyond. And so me, this guy who gave my brain fried up, radiated, I'm more understanding of how things are going to function. It's going to be hard. I need to double check. I need to quadruple check things. If I need to double check before, I need to I understand this. This is the consequences of being tormented and tortured on a daily basis, making it hard for you to function. But this trash, who wants you to accept this false reality, are going to use those moments to make you subscribe to these things. It's going to be anything they can, anything they can see. Oh, you see, you have doubt about it. Nothing to do with nothing. But try to bring it back to the nasty things they do to me. Do you understand the reality they've created for themselves? And they're like, no, this is a proof. You see, you thought this person was saying something else when you review this document. So that means you should accept what we do. We proved it because look, you thought this was saying this, but it was saying that. This is what you call gaslighting. To all my target individuals, understand the circumstance you're in. You will be tormented in so many fashion. Psychologically, physically, mentally, you will not sleep well, you not rest well, you're just breaking down. What happens when that happens to your body? You become less and less efficient, less and less focused, less and less able to comprehend, and it becomes hard for you to function. Then that causes more errors, questioning, misunderstanding. That's the things that's gonna happen. I understand that. But these trash are gonna try to use those moments to make you feel doubtful, questioning. This is what gaslighting is. You gotta understand this is what they do. I use this moment to say, okay, well, I've said it how many times already? Okay, let me say this again. Every time there's something off, something I'm wrong about, something I'm in that has nothing to do with what they're doing to me in regard of being at work or something, which at this point is going to be more than ever. they're going to use those moments to go back to the things they've done to me and be like, oh, you see, you're wrong about that. So these things you're wrong about. These manipulations are you. We just analyze things. We just assess things, and we're not manipulating you. This is gaslighting tactics. They are constructed to do these things. And my brain, I can feel it, fatigued, tormented, unable to function as well as it used to. And so it's just and manipulated. And so I understand. I get it. This is the things that happens from being this tormented. Now, with that being said, I understand I was not 100%. Like I was never perfect. I've asked the wrong question. I was wrong in some of my questionings and at work. I'm not perfect, just like others have. But they're gonna try to use any moments to try to get you to subscribe to it. Even me saying that, oh, you were wrong before, oh, that means you're wrong about what we're doing. This is the kind of things that's happening in my brain to get you to accept these things. Let me say this. I will be wrong in a lot of things when it comes to my employment. When I'm reviewing things, I will have to triple check a lot of things. I had to double check before, now I have to quadruple because of what's happening to my brain. That's not something, that's unfortunately that's what's going on with me. And I gotta say this, not this million times, I have absolutely no questioning, no doubts about what I'm experiencing today is what they're forcing me to experience. It's disturbing, it's disgusting, and it's foul. And they're going to continuously condition me and manipulate my brain to think in these disgusting, disturbing ways. That's their job. They rewire people into the foulest ways to think in these disgusting ways. This is something they've been doing. I know myself. I understand. This thing is just this is not natural. I understand that I probably will never be myself again. And I understand that these people will try to gaslight you at any moment to be accepting of these manipulations. So to all my target individual, stay strong. This trash are just the bottom feeders that are supposed to make you subscribe to these things. You heard the terrible, nasty things they try to make me subscribe to. Do you see my eyes and how I'm fatigued and tired? And this is fatigue. So, to all my target individual, understand that they will take advantage of any vulnerability that you have to try to make you accept a falsified reality. Matter of fact, when I was saying that, they tried to make me imagine some things, some disturbing things, to try to counter reality. That's what they do. They try to make me think of me as a kid. That's what they do. Is to try to break you down to accept these things. They call it being at war. War is consisting of you being tormented and acceptive of this nastiness, this pedophilia things that they try to make me subscribe to. It's not me. It will never be me, and I will never subscribe to this nastiness. They're trying to talk about me as a kid now, try to create this. Stay strong and understand they will gaslight you till the end.